Hello guys, and welcome to another video on my channel. For today's video, I'm just gonna be teaching you guys how to build a new Hugo site, and actually from a pre-made template on Hugo. You can see here we have Hugo themes, and they have a couple of themes that we can just use to build our site, so you don't just start from scratch. So I'm just going to be teaching you how to set it up. If you don't have Hugo, you want to install it and everything like that. So let's just get started. So right now I'm just in the Hugo the Hugo website, and I have a few of my the stuffs I'm going to be needing open here, like the command line. So the first step we just want to do is that we want to install Hugo on our site, on our local system. So I'm going to go to quick start, and when I come to quick start, there are a lot of info here, but since I've gone through this process, I'm just going to be giving you guys the normal the best way to just install it on Windows. You can see now there are a few methods that are kind of listed here. There's for Mac OS, and certainly if I'll be using this for Windows, it's a C install if you want to get this on a Windows machine. But if you're actually using a Mac, you can use either of these two to just install it, and that should install straight. Well, and what I mean by that is it's gonna also install into your environmental variables, so you can just start using it straight off. So for now, just gonna check out how to install Hugo on a Windows machine, and not quite hard, just a few just a little code. And yeah, here it is. So this is it: Choco install Hugo, confirm, and this is exactly what I used, because there are a couple of ways to install it. You can use it from Github and just install it, but most of all those things you just have to go and edit your environmental variables manually, and I didn't really like that, so this is just the easiest way to just do it. So I'm gonna be using this one, Choco install Hugo confirm, and I'm just gonna copy it. So what it means is that you're using Chocolatey to install this. If you're on a Windows machine and use Chocolatey for package management, you can use Hugo with the following one line, and this is when you have this. So if you don't have Chocolatey on your system, I just have this tab open. You can just come on here and just certainly just install it. So yeah, this is just the URL, chocolatey.org, and you can come on here, install now, and quite easy. And you just say a few details, and what you just need is you're going to be installing this on a PowerShell, and you need to have administrative command opened. When you're using a PowerShell, you have to have the administrative shell, or yeah. So that's pretty much it. So you can see here, this is just such a weird command, but yeah, you're just gonna copy it and keep it in your PowerShell, and in a few seconds it should just install this, and also add it to your environmental variable. So with that, you are kind of set up to install Hugo, right? So that's quite cool. So you just copy this, and then come on to your command line, just paste it. So the point here is that this is the step you're gonna follow, but I already did that, so I wouldn't need to come and start keeping it again. Yeah, and with this step you can just start using Hugo straight ahead. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna look at how to build how to get a fresh Hugo site, and actually just add a theme to it, a theme from Hugo theme. So we're just gonna select one. I already have one mapped out, one I like, and I'm just gonna show you guys how to do that now. Alright then, so we've gone through the first step, and now just to verify your install, or you can just use this command to just check if it's actually installed properly. And for me, this should work, and it's just going to bring out the version I'm currently on. And so with that, we can just head on to the next step. So this is what we're going to be using: Hugo new site, and then this quick start here is you're just going to keep the name of your own folder, the folder you want to use for your Hugo site. You're just going to replace quick start with that. So yeah, I'm using these. That's cool. Just gonna keep this here, but with that I'm just gonna change this and keep it to tutorial Hugo. So it's just gonna create something new. Wow, cool, very fast. Like that did not take 2 seconds. So they gave us a helpful instructions. Your new site is created in this, and just a few more steps and you're ready to go. You can add a theme, choose a theme from here, and then this URL here is just what I have opened here, just like into some particular one that I wanted. But yeah, you can just go back and you're gonna just see the whole Hugo themes here, and it's quite cool, so many of them. So instead of just like building from scratch, you can just have something to work with straight off, and maybe just like edit it to your taste, and that's quite cool because that's what I use. So yeah, let's go back to the command line. That's what that is for. And if you want to create a new your own theme, you're just gonna do it, and this is the command for that. But we're not gonna be going into that. Perhaps you want to add some new content. These are just the stuff, the instructions, but we are concerned with okay, Hugo server is what we're going to use to see it in localhost, and I'm going to be coming to that soon enough. But oh sure, let's just check it out and just see what's there first. So tutorial Hugo, and I can simply now keep on this, right? And it should come up in a while. Wow, very fast. Well, it's awesome. So I think I can just keep it here, please. Oh, nothing. That's weird, but I feel like found no layout for file HTML. You should create a template first. Okay, sure. So it comes empty, because if I keep this, I can just see the oh, there's pretty much no like HTML file or something like that. So now we're seeing that works fine, and you can either go ahead and just start creating your files content with this step I've given you. You can just go ahead and maybe like add HTML file, maybe in the layout, maybe like layout for nav, for footer, for body and stuff like that. And then you can just do that. But since we're going to be using the theme, let's just check into that now. Okay, so there are a couple of ways to just go ahead and just add a theme to your site. And here I just kept on this Hugo themes codex, and when you just scroll down, you're just gonna see the ways they're just gonna instruct you on how for you to be able to get this theme working on your own site. So you can see here they told me, okay, you have to use the Hugo extended version, and when you're installing Hugo, you kind of have to highlight this particular portion of the command Hugo extended confirm. But I don't think when I was trying to give you guys how to install Hugo, I don't think I even kept this. Hopefully I want to just like use this thing, but it might not work. When I was installing my Hugo, I don't actually think I used this. I can also just go and check a new theme, and we don't need to bother about this because they are telling us now for SaaS support, that's why we need this Hugo extended. For normal CSS, I don't think we need it, so that might just be the difference. So now I think we just need to like copy this or something, just for this particular theme. You say the root of your Hugo project, run this. So certainly this is the root of my project, and if I copy this, I think I should just be able to get that theme installed. So let's see how it works. Fatal, not a Git repo. Yeah. Okay. So well, it does turn out that you have to use a GitHub. You have to link your GitHub repo, just like maybe when you're building a Jekyll site, you also have to link a GitHub repo to this. And sure, maybe let's just do that real quick. And I'm just gonna keep git clone, and I'm gonna clone it here, and then in that directory I'm just gonna keep this other one. But let's just quickly go into it so you can just see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna open my GitHub repo and just choose one of the repos, right? Alright, so we are here now in just like an almost empty repo with just the license and readme file. So I'm just gonna be copying this HTTPS GitHub link, and I'm just gonna be pasting it there as a cloned version of it. And yeah, we're just gonna take on this step, and that should work, you know. Okay, so cloning into len dev and cd len dev, and now I think I should be able to use like maybe this command. Hopefully it should work. Okay, so now if you notice, we don't have it exactly at the tutorial Hugo. We don't have it there. We have this new team site, yeah, inside the len dev folder. So if you want it to be directly in this tutorial Hugo, because you don't want to just like start going deeper to just like fetch your files and stuff, there's actually I have a tutorial on that, on how to like make the two work at the same time, more like linking your GitHub into this and having this because most time when you try to build a new site, they're going to tell you that it's not empty. Perhaps you linked your GitHub in that folder, and then you want to keep a new Hugo site there. They might not want that, because they will tell you, oh, it isn't empty, we need it to be empty. But if you want those two to work together, just check out the tutorial. I'm just gonna leave it in the link in the description box, you know, as a link, you know, so that's just gonna work fine for you. But now we have in this folder, we just have the Hugo theme already created, so we're just gonna save it and see how it looks like. Hopefully it should be normal. And oh, what now? Oh, well, they gave me some instructions. Yeah, I might need to follow that. The most important change you need to make to the config.tom file is removing this line. So I'm just gonna check on that now, and they are giving me this stuff, this error that I need to like they can't locate the config file, but I'm just gonna check in that now. Okay, yeah, so for ease of use, I just opened this folder on the len dev, and so we can just like see what it contains, you know. So now if you kind of followed properly, you will just see that we have this themes folder, and that's where we have this Hugo theme codex installed in. And if I just go a bit deeper, you're gonna see Hugo theme codex there, and these are just the all the files in that theme, you know. So now if you close everything up, normally we're supposed to have a config file here for the len dev, but because I have a config in the tutorial Hugo, but because I went deeper and I actually installed this theme in just a Git folder. It wasn't a Hugo site, you know. I installed it in a Git folder, and then I don't have my config file. But now I was just reading here, so they said next copy the contents of example this to your site this, and since we don't have this, maybe we can just create this out of what they are asking us to, of what here contains. Make sure to read all the comment and sure. So if I check now, they said themes this, and then there's this example site here. So this is the config file here, and I can just like see, okay, sure, these are all the stuffs. So maybe copy this, you know, close it up, and maybe just like create a file here, you know, and just paste and just save. And surely I'm just gonna config okay. So when I save this, you can see it just appears now. So the next thing is the most important change you need to make to the config file is to remove the themes directory line. And let me transport that if it exits somewhere. Okay, so I'm just going to remove this now, and that should work. I'm going to save, and I now need to run Hugo server d. So hopefully this should work. Wow. Okay, so yeah, a lot of things coming up. I didn't even expect all this to come up, but thankfully I just know my way around and everything like that. So now you can see the error that is just showing is that we don't have the extended version to build SAS files, and I have the normal Hugo. I just installed the normal. So when you are doing that, you should probably go with the extended yeah, where should I just quickly, but surely you can come on to this site, just Hugo, and then just find the Choco install, but for the extended version, because most of these Hugo teams are actually just needing you to do that. But since for this tutorial I don't have that installed, I'm just gonna do something real quick. So probably to just like delete the previous theme and just use one that I'm perfectly sure doesn't require the extended. And yeah, I'm just gonna get it in a while now. Just go on there quick. Okay, so this is it here, and Toha is the name of this team, and I'm just gonna it doesn't require any of those, just straight ahead to install this Git stuff. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm just going to kind of maybe leave this config so I can be able to run this, but surely I'm just going to have to delete this delete folder, and surely these themes too. I'm just gonna delete this too, so now, well, did it go? Oh, let's change just like just gonna clean everything here. Okay, so yeah, I finally managed to just like delete the last theme I used, the codex, and if you check on now in the learn dev folder, I just have my Git, my license, and just my readme file. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and just copy this, and hopefully all this should just work out. But surely I'm still gonna need this the config from this team I'm gonna create, because right now we don't still have the config, so don't use SHA. Also don't clone the team in your teams directly. Let me just come here and do that. Okay, so that's working out, but for now I'm just gonna check how to just like copy this config and just like just create a new file out of that. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that now. Forgot to update this, but you just to Hugo server. Okay, so this is gonna, let's check this, almost done. But for now, new file, config, I'm not gonna save it yet, so let it just complete. Okay, so Hugo server, so I just watching this now to see if it does work, so I can just resume this previous localhost, and yeah, yep, this thing works fine. As you can see now, I was just able to just like, oh sure, it doesn't require you to use the um the extended version of Hugo, and since I don't have that, it worked perfectly. So now if we check the folder, is a little bit messy because I kind of used the tutorial Hugo first, and before I now created it in just like imported my Git into a new folder inside of that. But I just wanted to show you guys how to just like, you know, get this running in a Premade, use a Premade template to just like start off. But what I'm gonna do is that in the description box, I'm just gonna try and highlight all the key steps to take, you know, so if you need more direction, surely this video is just gonna provide that in general. But for all those places that you might get confused a bit, because I might be going deeper when I shouldn't have, because of how things just like came up and everything during the video. But I'm just gonna highlight that for you guys in the description bar, and that should work out fine. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I hope I've been able to just like, you know, just help you guys to just start off in this stuff and using Hugo to build a static site. And if you like this video, want to keep up with other content from me, subscribe to my channel and like, and surely comment, and just get back to you. And yeah, see the next one. For now, I'm out of here. Yeah, so thanks a lot.